Hey, good morning everyone. Just wanted to do a quick video on the dollar index and how we can use it to trade GU. And it's mainly about like adding clues to the market that will reinforce your confidence in taking a trade. So this was the picture this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning on GU. So we had this up and down accumulation on M30, which broke structure, so that gave us a little demand zone. So that's our first clue. And then if we zoom in, we start to notice some accumulation on M5, and we're also on the weekly point of control and just below the daily pivot. So we're starting to kind of like add up the clues. And if you look at this kind of pattern, that's a M15 compression. So we're starting to think long at this point. We're not putting in our longs just yet. We're going to wait. But we can also look at DXY. And I put this on replay mode, but I noticed this M15 supply that broke structure. So if we hit that and then reverse down, then we can get a good buy on GU. So it's just one of the kind of clues that we add. So I'll just play that to see how it kind of pans out and try and do it at the same time as GU. Okay, there it is. It's just touched the M15 supply and now it's reversing. So if we look at it on... Okay, that was way too fast. Hang on, I'm gonna reverse that. Yeah, so let's replay here. Okay. Maybe do it a little slower. Yeah, anyways, we've got clues in the market. Weekly POC, we've got this M30 demand, which is quite strong. We're starting to think about a long. We've got backup in Dixie, so this is adding confidence. We're just like pulling together clues in the market. So we switch to M1. We're usually on M1 looking for entries. And we've got, at this point, we've got like a trend line, which turned out not to be all that important. Sometimes I watch that for fake outs, so you know you can like fake out and then go into like a major supply zone and then boom, it goes down. But for this we're kind of looking at a long because of the situation on DXY, so we'll just see how it plays out. We've got the Asia range low here, and we're kind of just waiting for the liquidity event, which is like, you know, just like some kind of grab. Ideally, if we're going long, it's going to be below the Asia low, so we're just going to wait patiently here at 6:30. We're getting into Frankfurt Open. We're going up, so we're starting to like tease longs into the market, buyers, who may be seeing this as a breakout and starting to put stops below these lows. You know, I'm not taking a breakout long, obviously. I'm not really a breakout trader. But now all their stops are starting to get taken out. Buys again, more stop losses, equal lows, still no signal really. And I think we're just about to get it. So there, that was the grab. And if we look at footprint, I'll add that later. We had a 0.26 to trade off of. So that's the grab. We're ready to go long, and I think we go long here. Just you can use that fair value gap, but it was a 0.26 in the footprint, and then yeah, I think most of us are in long at this point. And then there you go. It goes up to roughly the daily open. I think most people have cashed out at this point. That's like a 10R Dixie if we let it play out. There, it's going down, so it's doing the opposite. So that's kind of how you use what actually rocketed up afterwards. But that's kind of how you can use Dixie to gather clues. And now we can see it rocketed up, it hit an H1 FVG and took out some liquidity. So you could start to say, well, maybe we're going to head down again if we've raided this liquidity, but we're going to have to look for a lot more clues in the market. So anyway, that was just one really simple example of using Dixie to kind of add confidence and find like clues in the market that will help you with your position. So yeah, I'll just add that to the bank of like DXY examples. There's going to be a lot more, but that's just one thing to think about. Cheers.